So, just want to say a few things on a topic, very strong life topic, and a topic that has involved me in a couple of years and has to do with Spartan races. And as you guys know, my wife, my friends, were on the Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge show. My wife Tracy, Luke, Ian, and Amber, and their good coach Kev. They all participated in the show. They had opportunity, great experience. So as I watched the show, which y'all been watching Monday nights, I'm looking at how these shows like to highlight the stories. The stories are a good catch line. Everybody appreciates the story. Everybody appreciates the background of why these individuals are here or how they got here. But when it comes to NBC and big TV broadcast systems, they kind of chop and dice and they try to put up what they feel is the most potent stories. But at the end of the day, everybody has a story. Every single person in this country has a story and a reason of why they're there. It's not just because they're elites, they're fast, they're in shape. The real substance of the story sometimes the regular person who had a beautiful opportunity to get there. And that's what I consider my wife, Luke, Ian, Amber, and their awesome coach. They were just regular people. And the story behind that is Spartan probably was triggered in our lives from 2012 on to now. And Spartans was used as not only obstacle challenges, but we intertwine our life with these challenges. And it was simple networking and simple connection that brought us to the Spartans. We met this person who did it, inspired us to do the race. My wife started doing it originally. I originally watched her, then I participated in the race, and then we had our friends Luke and Ian participate in the race. So the connection factor was a story in itself that initialized these individuals to even start the Spartans. So we're talking about regular, hardworking people. Two people who are full-time teachers, one person who's a full-time hairstylist, other person who's a full-time trainer, changing lives. That's a story in alone. We're talking about people who took the time and energy to focus on finding races for years and years and conquering them every single day with their full-time jobs and full-time families. Sometimes stories aren't highlighted like they should be. When you see the struggle of how a regular person that you see every day behind the scenes, they incorporate these events into their lives and they try to keep it on a parallel level of their lives because that's the motivation. And we use these things as strength. We use these things to come in contact with our strengths or define our strengths, or we use them to search for things that we feel we have inside us, but we need to prove that they are inside us. And that's what these individuals done, especially my wife. We're talking about a person who years ago wasn't really into that fitness as much. She was always taking care of herself, but then just get heavy into taking care of herself, and then she expressed herself in running. Even with full-time mother, full-time job, she still expressed her ability and need to want to participate in grueling obstacle races that are harsh on the body. The next day you feel it, but it's a love-hate relationship with pain and tolerance. And we're talking about a woman who had to balance her emotional mind, her physical mind, and her independence as being an elite hairstylist, her independence as being a full-time mother, independence in balancing finances and keeping a household together. The regular person, your neighbor, this is what they do. And blessed with the opportunity to have friends like Luke and Ian, who were teachers who actually were raising our daughters through daycare over the years. And this is how we came in contact with being so friendly with them, because their care, their sensitivity, their attention, and their ability to work with kids is amazing. They have a knack, inner character, inner soul that connects with kids. Kids love them. And to be teachers in this world is a gift. Not everybody can be a teacher. Not everybody has the power to connect with kids and keep their attention, and let alone teach them the basic skills of math, English, and science, and all those basic skills that they need to come up with and get through to these kids. And that's what Luke and Ian are. They're fabulous characters. They're energizing characters. They do it every day, and they're young, and they have ambition, and they're going to go places. And they conquered Spartan beasts. They conquered these races. They conquered the ultra when they thought they could never do it. Ian came and changed his body composition dramatically to fill the need to fulfill these races and complete these races. From weight loss programs to strength training programs, he dramatically changed his body. He had his own set of stressful issues as a kid coming up. He conquered them, and he still is a teacher giving back, and he still continues to grow every single day. Luke, just a purebred, young-hearted, strong individual, awesome teacher, connects with kids, funny, strong brain, masters anything he puts his mind to. Another strong component. Amber, beautiful trainer, energetic, changes lives just like I change lives on a daily, bubbly personality, regular people doing regular things. So what happens? They decide to just put an application in. Just put a regular application in, they see the notice, they put it in, and boom, they get picked. Average people in a community just next to you get picked for a beautiful opportunity to go out there and participate in the Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge Race. And there you have it. When it comes down to different politics, not everybody's story gets highlighted the way it gets highlighted. And sometimes that gets my blood, because the real story of life is those regular people next to you who go through different struggles and challenges, and they're no different than us. And then they get beautiful opportunities, and sometimes they don't get represented. Their stories don't get represented like they should be. Their stories don't get told, or the stories are chopped and diced over the next story, when everybody has a story. Everybody has sadness, everybody has happiness. Any one of us could pick different situations in our life and glimpse it into your face, and you feel some type of way. We can all do that. But not everybody gets to get heard. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that gets my blood when stories are not heard and stories are not represented, because we are all the same, and we all have touching issues in our life that we could use as reasons to justify what we do. But the quality of life and the issue that needs to happen is being better. And all of these individuals are better today. You know what I'm saying? All of them have a memory that they'll never lose. So when it comes down to it, the essence of Spartan is conquering obstacles, intertwining it in your life, and incorporating it every single day, and never giving up, never surrendering to daily events that seem to crush and humble us. But we conquer and we overcome. And that's what these individuals done. And although NBC and big TVs may not highlight the strong story behind all these individuals like they should, the stories are there. And you can hit them up and you can ask them. But it's just a regular story about regular people who decided to conquer life issues and exercise and participate in an event to express their strength. And that's what they did. So from me to you, have a good day, people.